Hey guys, and welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2013 set review. And this one is on the Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter, and it is from the Yoda Chronicles. This set is not actual Star Wars canon. It was not featured in the actual legit Star Wars canon. It was just LEGO made, and it's a LEGO made product. It is not licensed by Star Wars. And I just want to throw that out there before any of you start saying, oh, this is a new really cool LEGO Star Wars set. And I just want you to know that before you make any opinions on the set and before I can even start the review. So the set number is 75018. The ages recommended are from 8 to 14. The piece count is 550 pieces, and the set retails in the US for $69.99, $70. And let me also say right away that the set, in my opinion, is really not worth $70. Drop the price down $20, make it $50, and we have a really, really good LEGO Star Wars set that a lot of kids are going to want to buy. But unfortunately, that is not the case. So that is the first problem I see with the set. But I will also get into more detail about the price in the ratings after I am done showing you all the figures and the set. So stay tuned for the rest of the review. And here is a look at the figures. And up first we have R4GO, R4Go, and I am assuming that this is Jek-14's droid, since by the box and by the way the set wants you to play with it, R4GO fits in the cockpit of the Stealth Starfighter. So I'm assuming that this droid is Jek-14's droid, his astromech droid that helps him pilot his Stealth Starfighter. So let's get on to the printing on the top. And here is a look at the printing at the top of the droid's dome. And as you can see, there is a lot of detailed printing. I'm just going to basically give you a little close-up 360 here. As you can see, there's a lot of printing, a lot of detail. And it's really nice printing that LEGO put into it. It really does look nice. As you can see, he has three little eye-type things right there. And if I bend him down, you can see the look at the top of R4GO. And I'm just surprised in the amount of printing LEGO actually put into this pretty cool looking droid. And as you can see also, there is quite a bit of printing on the droid's, I guess, torso. I don't really know what to call it. The bottom below his dome. The body of him, I guess. As you can see, there's a lot of different little panels, little flap things. And the amount of detail LEGO put into it is really nice. We get no back printing on the bottom though. And that's kind of a disappointment. That would have been really cool if we would have got printing on the other side of the bottom. And as you can see, just regular astromech droid legs. So yeah, that's R4GO. Up next we have the Bounty Hunter. It has no name, it's just called a Bounty Hunter. And it's weird because it was originally called a Separatist Bounty Hunter back when the set was first talked about. And we got first pics of the set. But I mean, it's just a regular bounty hunter. He's not in Star Wars. I'm sure he's going to show up in the Yoda Chronicles. I did not actually get a chance to see the Yoda Chronicles, so I can't relay you any information about that. But this is actually a pretty cool looking figure. I give you a 360 of him. Great printing on all sides of the figure, even on the legs. Great printing. There's only a couple things that I'm not really into about this figure, but I'll address that when we get a closer look. And here we have a close-up at the Bounty Hunter's helmet. And the only problem that I'm really seeing with this piece is the fact that it is a Mandalorian helmet mold, and you can actually kind of tell that it is that just by looking at it. The way the back looks, the way the front looks, the way the little curve is right there, you can really tell that it is a Mandalorian helmet mold. And they do that another time in the set where it doesn't look right quite to me. But I mean, it's a pretty cool helmet all in all. LEGO did a great job printing on it. And if you remove the helmet from the Bounty Hunter, you'll see that this is the same head that we have seen on the past Old Republic soldier. I forget what his name was exactly, but he came with the Striker class Starfighter, and he was seen in the Old Republic cinematic trailers as well. So, we're just kind of getting a reused head. Not a big deal. Not a lot of people noticed. A lot of people thought it was Jango Fett's or Boba Fett's head, but actually it is not. And here's a pretty good look at the torso and leg printing of the figure on the front. You can see the leg printing includes a lot of detail, pads, even a little pouch right there. It looks pretty good actually. The belt, I like how that connects onto the legs as well. They did a pretty good job, other than the fact that there's that little line there. But LEGO honestly cannot help doing that, so I'm not going to really criticize that too much. His torso looks pretty cool as well, and the printing on it looks fairly decent. And if we turn him around, you can see that there is even more printing on the back. And the only one problem that I have with this is that the little pouch right there does not continue onto the belt. It's kind of a little like annoying look it has. I don't know, it just kind of bugs me a little bit. But I mean, it's all in all, this bounty hunter is a pretty cool figure. It has pretty cool printing. I really do like the figure, even though I am criticizing it a bit. But it is a pretty cool figure, and probably good for a minifigure collector as well. And here we have the Special Forces Clone Trooper, which is actually a pretty sweet figure in my opinion. He even comes with a little riot shield right there, as you can see. And to just show you, it's only 2 pieces. It's actually pretty easy to make. You just take one of these like little rod pieces and you just clip it into this disc, and that's basically it. And he holds it right there, not right there. Just wanted to point that out. But yeah, he also comes with a blaster pistol. And, well, not a pistol, just a regular blaster, I'm sorry. And, here's just a basic 360 of the figure. He also comes with this nice, pauldron, much like the one that Captain Rex has, only this one is white. There's a lot of printing on this figure, and it looks pretty cool. There's only one issue I have with it, and I will address that in a second. And here is the helmet of the Special Forces Clone Trooper. As you can see, that the helmet is the same mold that is a Stormtrooper helmet, as you can see right here in this comparison. Same exact helmet mold, unfortunately, and it kind of bugs me a little bit because they did the same thing with the Separatist Bounty Hunter mold. It was the same as the Mandalorian mold. I don't really get that. I don't know why they're doing it, but it still looks pretty awesome actually. It's cool to see it in that dark blue. Not really dark blue, just regular blue actually. And I'm just basically giving you a 360 of the helmet in its blue form. And you can also see that there is a red dot right there. Not a dot, but like a upside down triangle on the forehead of the helmet. And the helmet is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of detail, a lot of printing. As you can see, the eye holes are actually like little slits. Kind of weird like that, but it is pretty cool nonetheless. And here is how he looks without the helmet, just a regular clone head that we've seen before in our new episode 2 Clone Troopers that we've been getting recently. And here we have the Special Forces Clone Trooper pauldron. Unfortunately, there's only one thing I have with this, the only problem, and that is the little copyright symbol right there, as you can see. Right there. See it? I don't know why they want to do that. They did the same thing with the Captain Rex pauldron, and I really don't understand why they want to do that. It just does not look right. And here is a look at the Special Forces Clone Trooper without the pauldron, without the gun, without the riot shield, without anything. And he looks pretty darn cool with it all. You can see all the printing on him. And it looks pretty decent. So here is the printing on the torso and the legs, and as you can see, it is very detailed and very cool. Just a lot of really intricate armor printing in it. I really do like the look of the legs, the printing on that, and they even put a little Republic symbol right there. And just the printing astounds me on this figure actually. Like I said before about the Separatist Bounty Hunter, this is probably a minifig to collect because they're not going to make them ever again, I assume. And here's the back, still very detailed, very awesome. That is a thermal detonator right there on the back. And it is just a really cool figure overall with awesome printing. And here is the last figure of the set, Jek-14, and he is a really cool figure actually. He comes with the lightsaber, and it actually has a brand new not golden, I'm sorry, it was a Palpatine lightsaber. A brand new white hilt on the bottom, and it looks pretty sweet. I really do like the fact that it is white, and we've never seen that before. And in the extra pieces, we even get another one of those, and it's just a pretty cool figure to have, even though this isn't pure Star Wars canon, just something the LEGO group made up. And here is a 360 of him. Now the helmet is actually a mold of the 501st Clone Trooper and 212th Trooper that we've seen so far, and I am sure that we're going to see them later on, that same mold again, because we're going to be seeing more Episode 3 sets coming in the winter of 2014, which I'm really excited about. And just a really awesome mold for the helmet that they kept, and a pretty new and cool arm that we're seeing right here. It's a trans blue arm. So here's the close-up of the helmet, and it is really cool. It has these little slits for its eyes, much like the Special Forces Clone Trooper and the Bounty Hunter, which is pretty cool. I'm not really understanding why all of these helmets have slits in them, but still it looks pretty awesome. As you can see, there is quite a bit of printing and detailing on the helmet, and I like the little red stripe going down. It looks pretty cool. If we turn it around, you can see that it kind of looks like there's a little misprinting right there, but it actually is not. That is Jek-14's symbol, and you will see it again on this other side. I think he has a symbol, maybe two or something, because there is a couple symbols on the Starfighter, and it actually looks pretty cool. Really cool new helmet that we're getting, and I really do like it. And Jek-14 also comes with the same hair that we got with Count Dooku, except in a black mold. And this is his crazy lightning face, which looks really awesome. And here is a look at the other side of the face, just his normal deep blue eye staring at you. So just a little side note, and is the fact that there is nothing there on the neck, and there usually is, which I'm trying to figure out why that is, and I'm not really understanding it. The Darth Maul figure didn't have that either, and this is what it should look like. This is a normal clone torso, and that is what the neck should look like. It should have that little black spot right there. See it right there? I'm not really understanding why they're not putting it on, but actually it looks a lot cooler than it would with it. So yeah, that's actually a good thing that they're doing, I think. And here is Jek-14's torso, and as you can see, it's actually a really cool printing on it. I like the detailing on it. It looks like a really cool clone armor, and you could even substitute his arms, like that one, just to put on a regular clone and make him look even like more sweet or something. I don't know, but here is a look at his arm, and it is really cool, brand new, never before seen trans arm. And it would have been even more cool if they would have made the hand trans blue color. But you can even see that there is lightning, force lightning right there, and it is actually really sweet. I'm glad that they added that feature. It is really cool. And here is a look at his back right here, and you can see the little thermal detonator thing there, and just some really cool back print. Let me just throw out, before I get into the rest of the review, that this set does in fact come with a piece separator, and it is pretty cool. You can use it to separate pieces with the studs, Technic pieces, and even tiles, trying to scrape them off the ground. It is very useful for LEGO Star Wars sets, to building them, building mocks, whatever you're going to do with it. So here is a basic look at the overall Starfighter, and if I take it, we can move it around. Here's the side view. Kind of hard to maneuver. Another side view, basically the same thing. A back view, and bottom view. I can't do it here. bottom view. There you go, guys. There's the bottom view. There's a lot of Technic pieces included in the build. And let me just say that the build is actually, it's not the funnest build. I mean, it's just a regular old Starfighter. Not really a big, really fun build. But it is just another Technic piece build. A lot of them are used in it. So I guess the first and sort of the main feature is that if you take the ship and you turn this piece like so, the wings will fall down and the ship will be in its flight mode. And this is actually a pretty cool looking ship, the way it looks. It's hard to really show you guys, but this is a pretty cool looking ship. The way it works is very cool by using Technic pieces, and then if you want it to land, you just turn these pieces again and it clicks right in, and it works pretty well, and it goes into landing mode. So it's a pretty cool looking ship with flight and landing mode. The second feature is the cockpit, but to access that you must move this turret out of the way and open it like so, and you can seat Jek-14 in the cockpit if you choose, by just placing him like this and throwing him in there like so. And here's a look inside the cockpit. There should be a sticker right there, the control panel, but I don't put my stickers on, so we can just place Jek-14 in there like so, and seat him in there. There's studs there to push him down and put him in, but I'm not going to do that right now. Another feature to the set is this turret right here, and it can move all around, basically do a 360 without the droid right there, and there is the droid that goes in there. But you can move it like this, just put it pretty much any way you want. It is very customizable the way you want to put it, but I like to put it like this in even flight mode, but especially in landing mode when it is like that. The only problem I see with this whole entire set is the fact that you have to lift the turret up to access the cockpit, so that's the only problem, and it fits like right in there, just to keep it in its standard position, I guess you could say. There is even a little place to put R4Geo, like I mentioned before, and if you take him and put him in this little position right there, he can ride along and be the little astromech droid that maybe even flies the ship for him in some points. And if we look at this part of the set, you will see that the flaps can all come up and pretty much go into whatever position you want them to, though you cannot put the last one in its full up position because there's this piece right there that it interferes with, and if you push it any further the piece would come off, and this piece actually just come off right here, as you can see. Put that back right there, but I wish that was like a little storage area right there. Unfortunately is not. But if we turn the ship around a little more, you can see in the back that there is a little storage compartment, and that is for the little holocron you get. And I think this is like the main part of the Yoda Chronicles, something to do with the holocron that Jek-14 is going after. I think Yoda even has to go after it because he's like the caretaker of the holocrons or something. I don't know. It's a very rich story that I really don't know, but I know some other people know it. I did not get to watch the show, as I mentioned before. Another part of the ship which I wanted to show you guys is the fact that there is this little like spring system right here where it can go out like that and it pushes in. It's not really like a spring, but it's two different pieces that are like kind of spring loaded, and it's kind of cool the way that works. And I just wanted to point that out, that's a little cool building technique that LEGO did, so props to them. And as you can see on the bottom of the ship, on the wing, there is this little system which pushes out the flick-fire missile. So if we flick that, it can go off. Oh, you can't even see it. But it doesn't really go out that far. If you do flick it, though, it would go out pretty far and pretty fast. Here we go again. Take two. There we go. It's more of a bomb, not a flick-fire missile, unless you actually do flick it, and it goes a lot further if you do. And another little feature is the landing gear right here. You can see it can be flipped up like that, put it like that, and then like that when it is in flight mode. And then when it comes down, you just basically place it in an L fashion, and then it just sits down like so. So there is the landing gear. And here we have all the stickers for the set. And here is the control panel. That sticker and that sticker, they're on the same, I mean, they're on opposite sides, so that one would go right there, as you can see, put it like that. And then here we have these stickers, and this one would go right there on the second flap, I do believe. Yes, on the second flap. And then on the next one, you would see that one right on the next flap after that little gap right there. And both sides are symmetrical, so yeah. And then here we have this, and it would go right there on that little panel, as you can see. So the set does come with quite a few stickers. I just don't like to put them on. It kind of ruins the pieces, in my opinion. And here are all the extra pieces the set comes with. There is quite a few, as you can see. They're even rolling away. We get an antenna piece, 4 of these light blue studs that are actually train studs, and here we have another white lightsaber hilt, first ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these Technic pieces. 2 of these. 2 of these Technic pieces. 1 of these rod pieces that we've seen on the shield. 1 red stud. Another little piece like this. We don't see too many of these. I feel like I'm really like messing up when I'm building these sets, but I don't think I am. That's not an extra piece. It was a little screwdriver piece. 1 of these studs. The Technic piece. You can see there's quite a bit of extra pieces. 2 cheese slopes. Square, brick, and 2 of these other Technic pieces. Now the extra pieces are everywhere and I have to clean them up. Darn. But I don't understand why there's so many extra pieces. Am I building the set wrong? Guys, I feel like I'm doing something like dramatically wrong here. Comment in the below section if I'm building my sets wrong. And I really don't want to be doing that. I don't think I am, because I've built a lot of LEGO Star Wars sets, so hopefully I'm not doing that. And here's the box of the set. As you can see, here's the specs over here. All the figures, they're all new. And just a really nice box art right there with Yoda in the top right there. And just a really nice looking box. And using the actual size figures, we have Jek-14, and here are the rest of the figures right there. And if we turn the box over, you will see all the little features on the set, which is the cockpit, the wings and landing gear stuff. Here is the turret and the holocron in the back. And here's some nice little action scene. We have the bounty hunter coming in, along with the Jek-14 electrocuting the clone super, what's it called again? Let me look at the top. Special Forces Clone Trooper. I'm sorry about that, guys. And here we have a little action scene at the top. And I want to say this scene is actually from the what happens in the Yoda Chronicles. I don't know why they wouldn't make it like that, but you can see right here that the lightning is actually like making the set go together, which I find pretty cool. And here is a look at all the views of the ship. So yeah, let's get on to the instruction manual. Right now, we get 2 instruction manuals, and there is actually 5 numbered bags in the set. So yeah, the first instruction manual, not too much. There's the brick separator, how to use it. Here's what the numbered bags do. In the first one you get those 2 figures, and in the third one you get the other 2 figures. But yeah, that's basically what each numbered bag does. So yeah, and nothing really, and this is the back of it. Nothing really else on that. But on the second one, if we turn it to the back, there's the same kid yelling as usual. And if we flip that page, we see the set checklist, Yoda Chronicle stuff, which is what the set is based off of. What else do we have here? Minifigure checklist. As you can see there, not really good view. Try to improve that. There we go. We actually get a poster with all the minifigures in another set that I will be reviewing. Pieces, more pieces, and then we have the features of the set. And then turn the page, we see the set in complete digital form. So, what is my opinion of this set? What do I think of it? Would I recommend it to you guys? Well, first of all, you have to consider that the set is $70, once again. And, I mean, for this type of set, it just depends what age group you're in, and it depends if you like the Yoda Chronicles or not. And it also depends on which other sets you might want this wave. So, first off, let's just start off with the ratings. That's the easiest way to go about doing this. For younger kids in general, who have seen the Yoda Chronicles, probably most young kids have if they like Star Wars Legos, I'd say probably about an 8. If they like the Yoda Chronicles, if they've seen it, if they've seen the ship, yeah, I'd recommend it by giving it an 8. Because the ship is really cool, great figures, just awesome. From a collector standpoint, probably on the good side as well, because we'll never see these figures again, never remake the ship probably. So yeah, probably give it an 8 for younger kids. For older kids who maybe might be into the Yoda Chronicles, there's a lot of other sets this wave, let me tell you, that you're going to want to get other than this $70 set. Now, if this was a $50 set, it might be a little different. But since it's a $70 set, I'm going to have to give it a 6.5. I mean, I hate to do it. The set is really cool. It comes with some really cool figures. But there's just so many other sets this wave, and this set is too high priced. It's $70. $20 more than it should be, in my opinion. But, so yeah, I'm going to give it 6.5, and I'm going to give it a 7 for adults. Because, from a collector standpoint, they're not going to make this set ever again. I don't know how many people are going to care about it in the future, but they're never going to make it again, probably. They're never going to give you the same figures again, probably. Maybe except for Jek-14. I keep wanting to say J-E-K, because that's what I thought it was in the beginning. It's Jek-14. So, from a collector standpoint, it's pretty good, so I'm going to give it a 7 for adults. Just a little bit higher than the older kids for that reason. I mean, it can't really be used for mocks. Maybe if you're going to do, like, a huge, like, spaceport scene or something, yeah, you might want some extra characters, maybe an extra ship or something. But nothing really, like, spectacular about this set screams that you need to buy it. I mean, it's just another spaceship for some people, like me. And, I haven't seen the Yoda Chronicles. I'm going to watch it, though. Believe me, I'm going to. I just haven't gotten around to it. But see, the fact is, this set is way overpriced, in my opinion, and it's not canon. It's not Star Wars. Before you buy this set, I recommend you spending $40 on the Duel and Geonosis, spending another $25 on the Mandalorian Speeder. What's that? That's $65. You still have $5 over to spend. Maybe save up a little bit more and get maybe the gunship or something. That's what I'd recommend you doing. Doing something like that. Gunship first. That's one of your main priorities because that is an awesome set. There's the ATTE. There's the Mandalorian Speeder. There's the Duel and Geonosis. There's a Corporalized Tank Droid. There's a lot of other options than just buying this set for $70. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from, guys. I just wanted to share my opinion with the ratings. So yeah, and there's one more thing that we need to take care of to end this review. So in this week's set showdown, who wins? Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter or the Duel and Geonosis? We've went from the Corporalized Tank Droid versus the Mandalorian Speeder. Who won out of that? Mandalorian Speeder. Who won against the homing Spider Droid with the Mandalorian Speeder. Mandalorian Speeder won over the homing Spider Droid. Then we went from the duel and Geonosis beating the Mandalorian Speeder out. Basically, this is just my opinion on which set's the best, which one is going to be at the top when we're done with this. And in this set showdown, which set is better? The duel and Geonosis, Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter? The answer is duel and Geonosis. Hands down. Because it has a much better price point with the amount of really cool figures we get. Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter has a lot of good figures, but not for the price point. It's $70. The duel and Geonosis is $40. And the duel and Geonosis isn't just another ship. It's a scene that's very iconic to Episode 2, with Yoda and Count Dooku lightsaber fighting, and it's just an iconic scene where Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter isn't even really Star Wars canon. So, that really does play a big factor in it. I mean, if you're a little kid and you've seen the show, not to, be mean saying you're little, but I used to hate when people said that. But, if you're a kid and you've seen the show, and you really like Jek-14 and his Stealth Starfighter, and you're really into the Yoda Chronicles, you're going to want to get that set probably over the duel and Geonosis. But believe me, the duel and Geonosis will be a long time investment. You're going to like that set until you get older. It's a really cool set too. It comes with some great figures. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from, guys. I just wanted to tell you my opinion on which set is going to be better. And honestly, the homing Spider Droid is at the bottom of my list so far. I'm not really liking that set as much. And I think even the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid is better than the homing Spider Droid, because it comes with really cool figure Jango Fett. So yeah, I'd even maybe buy the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid over Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter because Jango Fett. He's a very iconic Star Wars character. So yeah, just wanted to tell you which set I think is better for you guys, for your guys' sake. Just giving you my opinion. That's what I'm trying to do in these reviews, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the entire review. If you did, please leave a like below and comment on what you think of Jek-14's Stealth Starfighter. It's a long name. So what do you think of it? Would you buy it over other sets? If so, which ones? Give me your full opinion, guys. I really enjoy if guys actually do comment. I read the comments. So tell me how I'm doing also, and I'll get back to you even maybe. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, subscribe, like, do it all, guys. And just thank you for viewing my channel, checking it out. And if you did like the channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. So I'll see you guys later in another review. The next one is the ATTE. I will have it up as soon as I can. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.